You've heard me talk a lot about using a truffle slicer to thinly slice garlic, but I thought it would be useful for you to understand why I use this and I don't use this, a garlic crusher, which I'm actually going to throw away. When you crush garlic, it's too aggressive on the cells and it releases too much juice and it creates a much more bitter taste. You get a much more complex flavor when you, first of all, just slice garlic thinly. You are doing minimal cell damage. Or you can do as I've done here for a recipe I'm going to cook. I have sliced it thinly and then I've chopped it. It smells beautiful and fragrant. I was prompted to look into this by Anthony Bourdain in his book, Kitchen Confidential, where he just simply says, never use a crusher. Well, I wanted to know why, and now you do. I'm actually just in the process of setting up for another cook, and I thought I have to share this as a top tip. I've roasted some garlic, which is really useful to put in sauces, to put in various dishes. I can't think of any off the top of my head. And you can take a whole head of garlic, you wrap it in foil, you put a splash of water in there. You can add a little sprinkling of sugar if you want, and some oil. I've just roasted one. It went in the oven with some other stuff because for my next dish, I'm going to be making like a different version of a bechamel. So it's not going to be a bechamel that's made with milk and flour. I just want you to see what roasted garlic is like. It smells gorgeous. It's got that sort of smokiness to it, and you can add it to things like I've just done. So this is ricotta, and I'm just going to mash it with the back of a fork and mix it into the ricotta. And in fact, this is going to be going on a pasta dish. But I just wanted you to know about roasted garlic. Well, that's fairly useless because I didn't tell you how long to roast it for. So yes, you seal it up in foil, and it went in an oven. I think the oven I was cooking today was about 180, and it just went in for 20 to 25 minutes, and then it's done. Today's top tip: how to peel garlic really easily. Take a knife, hold it on top of the garlic, give it a bit of a thump. Not too hard, you don't want to actually break it into pieces. Cut the end off, and now the skin comes away from the bulb really easily. Enjoy your garlic. Today's quick tip, I was actually just preparing something else and this reminded me of what I can do as a tip. So I've just cut a piece of garlic in half. I don't know if you can see, but in the middle here, there's like a sprouting bit that just comes out, and it's the bit that will sprout. That is bitter. And whenever you have those sprouting bits, take them out of your garlic. Okay.